Welcome to this live video. For some of you, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, or good night for some of you. To introduce myself, my name is Karina, and I am excited to be here with you all, to be able to connect and be here to answer questions as well. So if you have any questions throughout this live video, this is a great opportunity to interact in the comments below. If you are in the live, while I am in the live video, I will be honored and glad to answer them or share them with the community so we are able to contribute and support each other. So as I was mentioning before, this video is about preparing us for the holidays, okay? So let's start with acknowledging that holidays can be a bit overwhelming or challenging for caregivers and survivors. What I mean with this, when there is a change in our routine, social gatherings, or there is an increase in sensory stimuli, we can experience stress or identify ourselves like, I am overwhelmed, So for caregivers and survivors, one of the things as I would always share is that you are not alone. So pretty much today I wanted to jump in and share with you a few tips so that you are able to enjoy the holidays, okay? That is what we are going to talk about. Let me see and make sure that people are able to connect with me here today. And again, if you want to say hi, feel free to do so. If you want or have any ideas or thoughts through this live video, I want to invite you to post a comment below so we can go over in live or keep the communications in the comments below later, okay? So the very first thing I was sharing to letting people know, caregivers and survivors, that you are not alone through this process. There are more things we can do to keep working towards the recovery or keep working towards that independence, even in social gatherings or family time as well, okay? So the very first tip I want to share today in this live video is planning. It is very important for us caregivers and survivors to plan ahead. This is something that helps people reduce the stress. And one factor that is very important here, I want to emphasize, is that communication is crucial. Here, I would love to extend a little bit in this aspect or in this subject where I want to invite caregivers to communicate and explore how the survivor feel comfortable, their comfort zone in a social environment, for example, and also the expectations for each other. For survivors, I want to encourage you as well to communicate and let your caregiver know those needs so there is a mutual understanding and you are able to have that communication, okay? And again, this is one of the key that helps both parties reduce stress levels, okay? Very, very important and essential when we are planning or preparing ourselves for the upcoming holidays. Now, another thing I want to share is that a support system is very crucial and essential. For caregivers, do not hesitate to reach out, to ask questions. And for a stroke survivor, having a strong support system in place can make a significant difference in these times, preparing as well as during the process, during the holidays, while you are finding yourself in social gathering or with family members, or depending on the activities you are planning to enjoy or be part on these holidays. So very, very crucial to have that communication and that support in place. Now, this is more a reminder for caregivers. And I will say for survivors as well, that I have some survivors or speak with some survivors that they consider themselves the caregiver. They are going through this journey, this process, taking the decisions by themselves, and they are able to pursue a little bit more. They want that independence, okay? So, for caregivers and survivors, do not forget that self-care is a key. Here, one of the things that we are finding a lot and very frequently is that the caregiver believe that there is no time for themselves. They need always to be in the go-to, in the doing things. And it is a very, very important aspect to have in consideration self-care. So feel free to jump in and have that me time. We call it that me time, where you're able to participate in things you enjoy as well. Okay? For survivors, there are different activities we can do as well while you are still working towards your independence, but as well taking care of yourself. Here, one of the things we talk about in Living Without Limits with Karina Seda is being able to move away from having another stroke. So health is very important, and well-being as well. So the other thing I was sharing is about self-care, okay? Acknowledging and more like a reminder for us. It is very, very important. Another thing I want to share with you all is that, and better said, to share with everything like a recap. Here, the aspects about change, when we are changing our routine, when we are about to experience social gatherings or do something different, right? Two keys here. We need to remember that flexibility and adaptations are key, okay? So for these holidays, you maybe find yourself with different things going on, but those key or the tips we share in this live video are very essential and important to have in consideration. So I want to stop for a second and also see if we have any questions, and also encourage any people who are seeing this video now or later to ask questions in the comment, post or leave those questions in the comments below, so we are able to interact in the comments and keep that community on that support in the comments below. Okay, so to recap, one of the things we share in this live video is planning is a key. Okay, when you're finding yourself in these scenarios, reach out. Do not hesitate to reach out. Self-care is very, very important, and two key factors when we are facing or we are preparing ourselves for the upcoming holidays, social events, and things like that. Flexibility and adaptation are key. Okay, so I cannot wait. So you all have a great day, great week. Now, for this week, we have the Thanksgiving. This is a great opportunity for encourage you all to share what you are grateful for. What are the things as well you are working on towards your recovery? I know these topics may be challenging for depending of the phase you are in, but feel free to do so. And another thing in that recap next to self-care is about that support. The support during the holidays is very crucial. So here, you are not alone. Feel free to reach out. If you have any questions, any thoughts you want to share, leave them in the comments below. We are going to keep them and have that interaction or keep that communication in the comments below. My name is Karina. I am helping caregivers and survivors become independent after a stroke. So if you have any questions or something you want to know or share, feel free to reach out as well. I hope you all have a great holiday. I want to encourage you all to enjoy it, do it, create memorable memories. If you want to share them with myself, I have some people in the community who they also share. Feel free to do so. Okay. So my name is Karina. Until next time, have a great day, a great week ahead. If I don't see you or I don't talk to you, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. We are starting this holiday season very soon. Have a great day. Bye bye.